What's up, ninjas? We're back for week 3 of Ultimate Ninja Saturday Night League. So, this is our rules video, and I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. The first obstacle is the up and over quintuple steps. Competitors are going to start on top of the first step. When we say go, you're going to work your way across, using your hands and feet to go up and over each step. Now, you can use the sides, you can use the front, you can use the top, anything you need to get across, except for these blue pads at the very bottom. They are only used for stoppers for the steps, and they're considered out. Now, your first point comes when you touch the third step. And your second point comes when you touch the last step. This is also the starting platform for the second obstacle, but the finish platform for the first obstacle. Now, again, hands and feet are allowed. Sides are okay, whatever you need to get from the start platform to the end platform. Up next, obstacle 2 is the ring swing. Competitors are going to start on the very last quad step. They're going to use the ring, the cannonballs, and anything they need to get to the finish platform here. Now, your first point is going to come when you can touch the blue cannonball. Your second point is going to come when you can touch the green ring. And your third point is going to come when you land on the finished platform. These poles are in play. You are allowed to use them with your feet. Let's say you're swinging into it. You can use them to stop. You can use them to push off, whatever you need to get to the end platform. This is worth a maximum of 3 points. And only hands are allowed on the ring, so you cannot put the rings with your feet. Up next is balance lane. Obstacle 3. You're going to start on the green platform, make your way across using the balance precisions and the balance tank. Note, again, there's another blue tumble track. These are off, as well as the green bottoms for the precision steps. Your first point comes when you can touch the second bar. Your second point comes when you touch the balance tank. And your third point comes when you can land on the finished platform. Hands and feet are going to be okay if you're falling on one of these pipes and you have managed to catch yourself. If you can stand back up without using the floor or touching these green bases, you are okay to continue. Same for the balance tank. If you fall into the balance tank and stop yourself, that is totally okay. Just again, make sure you stand up without touching the floor, the green bottoms, or the tumble track, and you may continue. This obstacle is worth a maximum of 3 points, and again, hands and feet are allowed. Obstacle 4 is the monkey swing. Competitors are going to start on the red platform. They're going to use the monkey bars only to get to the rope. Now, this is a 3-point obstacle. The first point comes when you touch the third monkey bar. Your second point comes when you touch the rope. And your third point comes when you land on the landing platform. Only your hands are allowed on the monkey bars. Once you release the rope, you may then wrap your legs around it to swing, but until then, only hands on the rope. If you lose control of the rope while you're on the monkey bars, it will swing back to you, but nobody will hand it back to you. If it comes to a dead stop, you are on your own. You have to figure out how to get it back to you. Once you do, you're going to pull it back and finish on the platform. Obstacle 5 is the warp wall. Immediately finishing the monkey swing, competitors are going to run up either the 8-foot wall, the 10-foot, the 12, or the 14. You can earn a maximum of 4 points. There will be no need to hit the buzzer after you top out on one of your walls. Again, the 8-foot is worth 1 point. The 10-foot is worth 2. The 12 is 3 points, and the 14-foot is worth 4 points. Again, if you grab the 12-foot, you cannot pull yourself up to the 14.5. If you go to the 14.5, you may not use your hands or feet on the 12-foot bar to climb up. You will have multiple attempts on the wall, as many as you need to finish the obstacle within your time limit. But again, this is a 2-minute and 45-second course, so take as many as you think you might need. If you line up again for a taller wall and you don't think you can get it, you can go down to a smaller wall and complete the obstacle. Again, this is a total worth of 4 points for the warp walls, and there's going to be no need to hit the buzzers. Up next is the cat leap. Immediately finishing the wall, competitors are going to come down onto this starting platform. At this point, you may use the warp wall or the front face wall to climb down. You're going to start here and end on the big red pad at the bottom. You're going to climb down using whatever you can. Incidental contact on this blue pad is okay, but if you knock it over, you will not earn any of those points. You can wrap your hands all the way around the top, with your feet against the wall. You can grab the fronts, the sides, whatever you need to get from here to the red pad. Now, your first point is going to come from passing this tape mark, getting one hand past it. That's 1 point. Your second point is going to come when you can dismount onto this red pad only. If you dismount and you fall backwards, that is not controlling your dismount, you won't earn that point. You must land on or past the pad to earn that second point. Obstacle 7 is medicine ball run. Competitors are going to start on the green starting platform and work their way across, stepping only on top of the black medicine balls. They decrease in weight as you go. So, the farther to the end you get, the more they're going to move. Your first point comes when you can touch or pass the middle ball. The second point comes when you can touch the rope. And your third point comes when you can land on or past the finished platform. You do not have to use every single ball. You may skip as many or as little as you like, and use whatever you need to get from the start platform to the finish platform. Again, hands are okay if they're on the medicine balls only. If you manage to save yourself like this and stand back up, that's totally fine. So long as you do not touch the blue pads on the bottom or the blue floor, because those are out. Incidental contact on the pad is okay, just don't make us call it. If we see you pushing off of it, you're not going to earn that point, but if you swipe, that's going to be okay. Obstacle 8 is a 9-point obstacle. This is called the salmon ladder combo. Competitors are going to start on this black box in the corner. You may use the rungs to stand up or climb up. You're going to go from this bar, lache out to the next salmon ladder. This is where you get your first point. All you have to do is touch this second bar to earn that first point. Your second point comes when you can hop this bar up 1 rung to the second one here. That's your second point. Your third point comes when you can touch the unstable bridge. Your fourth point comes when you can touch the big cannonball. And your fifth point comes when you can touch the black bar. Now, this is a hands-only obstacle. No feet are allowed. This is the first half of this obstacle. So again, 1 point for touching the bar, a second point for hopping it up, a third point for touching the unstable bridge, 5th point for touching cannonball, 6th point for touching the bar. Now on to the second half. So, continuing this obstacle, this was your 5th point. Your 6th point comes when you can touch the rings. You may use the monkey bars to climb up to the rings. Once you get to the rings, your second point, your 7th point comes when you can get the ring to this last peg here, marked with tape. Your 8th point comes when you can touch these pegs, and your 9th point comes when you dismount on or past the red pad. Lots going on here. So just to recap, this is a hands-only obstacle. You may not use your feet or legs to hang and rest anywhere. So starting from the salmon ladder, your first point comes when you touch the second salmon ladder bar. Second point comes when you can move it up a rung. Third point comes when you touch the unstable bridge. Fourth point comes when you can touch the cannonball. Fifth point comes when you can touch the bar. Sixth point comes when you touch the rings. Seventh point comes when you can get the rings halfway. The eighth point comes when you can touch the two pegs here, one of the two pegs, and your ninth point comes when you make it to the dismount platform. You do not have to use every single rung. You do not have to get to the end if you want to dismount. If you'd like to dismount, try to dismount from the very beginning, you can. Just know that you can dismount at any point with this obstacle. Again, this is obstacle number 8, and it's worth 9 points. Obstacle 9 is called the slant wall climb. This is a 2-point obstacle and your last obstacle. Competitors are going to start on the red pad that you just dismounted from. You're then going to run across using the floor or the pads to grab the rope. Okay? Your first point is going to come when you can get halfway up, touching with your hand or your feet. Your second point comes when you touch the top, and that's when your time stops. You don't have to start from the very bottom. You can have the rope in your hand, and you can jump up to start. That's okay. You can run from the red pad up to the wall, and then grab onto the rope. Whatever you need to do to get to the very top. Again, your time limit is 2 minutes and 45 seconds to complete 9 obstacles. Here we go, ninjas. Week 3, let's have some fun. These courses are going to keep evolving as you guys keep evolving, so let's see what you guys got. Chalk will be provided for you guys at the beginning of your run, and that's going to be it. So, here's your full course run, so pay attention.